guys, my name is Mrs. Cook. I'm your assistant principal in charge of curriculum at Benita Middle School, and I'd like to welcome you to the 2021 school year. You guys are coming face to face, so I just wanted to go over some things that might be on your mind as sixth graders, especially at this time of year, as you didn't get to go to a real open house. You only came to a virtual open house and kind of get to drive through. So I just wanted to go over some things that might be helpful before you get to the first day of school. So in your packet that you'll pick up from Drive Through Open House, you're going to find this one pager that's on my screen right now. Please read through it. Our dress code is there, including our face mask policy. You're also going to see that we have our schedule. The schedule on there has a little misprint. The schedule, we went ahead and made our bell change in between classes 4 minutes instead of 3. So that is an error on there. The correct times are going to be posted online. So just check that out. Not a huge difference, but you get 4 minutes instead of 3 minutes for passing time now. Also, we have our discipline plan on there. Not that anybody's going to break any rules, but just in case, just know that we do have rules and expectations just like anywhere else. And we hope that you can uphold those so we have a great year. There's also the possible infractions. We do use something called a stallion card here. Parents, if you're watching this video, that just means that before your child is issued a referral for small things like talking out of turn or not having their shirt tucked in, their teachers do go through a step process until it escalates to that referral point, so that that's documented and that it shows that we did take some precautions and we did take some time to kind of coach the child along. We're not just going to punish you right off the bat for doing something, especially little things. And the bigger things obviously can result in a referral the first time, but we like to make sure that everybody knows the rules before we jump to that. Our Chromebook policy, just be aware that your Chromebook should always be kept in its sleeve and in your backpack. We shouldn't be walking around in the hallways with our Chromebooks open, all hanging out everywhere. You don't need to bring your charger to school. You need to leave that at home. If you want to bring a mouse or something that you use, that's fine, but just realize that that is your property and you need to make sure that you take care of it accordingly. You are borrowing your Chromebook from the school district of Lee County. That is not yours to own, so any damage that could incur a possible fee. So please make sure you take full responsibility for those Chromebooks. Don't loan them to other people. That is your responsibility. So that's our document. Take a time to look that over for me. The next thing that I know a lot of you probably have questions about is your schedule. So if you look at your schedule that you'll get whenever you do Drive Through Open House, you'll also get another schedule the day that you arrive in your homeroom, just in case there were any changes, which there probably won't be, but just in case. You're going to notice on your schedule, it says instructional model, and there is an F on there. That means you're face-to-face, that you're coming to school. Every day you will have math, you will have history, science, and language arts. You will also have a reading class, which if you're a level 1 or 2 student, you'll have every day. If you're a 3, 4, or 5, you'll have every other day. And then you're also going to have electives. So let's look at this schedule together. We work on a rotating block schedule, which means we go to classes on odd days and even days. On odd days, you will see your 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11. On even days, you'll see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. You can look at this schedule and see that there's different colors on there. There's blue and there's white. Yours might be printed in black and white, so it may be gray and white, but same deal. If you see that colored line across, those are odd days. The white lines across are even days. So it's an easy way to kind of figure out where you're going when. So take a look at that before you get to school. You will all either have health or computers. That's a 6th grade class that we all take. Then you'll also see some other electives on here. Some of you will be scheduled into a critical thinking class or an intervention class. That might be because of an IEP that you might have or a 504. It also might be because of some test scores that we need to get up there so that we can be proficient in reading. So just know that if that's on your schedule, that's something that is district required or required by the state, and that's why that's on your schedule. We will be doing very limited schedule changes this year. If you don't see an academic that you have to have on your schedule, like reading, math, language arts, science, or history, you need to make sure you let a guidance counselor know or myself know through a guidance counselor request, which you'll do in CASEL, and your teachers will teach you how to do that. If it's an elective request that you're making, those are going to be very limited. We've really worked hard on the schedule. We're trying to keep social distancing, so we can't increase our class numbers in those electives. They're kind of set. So just so you know that, there will be very limited schedule changes. I know that's always a big deal in middle school, but this year it's not happening. So let's just try and keep those requests to a minimum. The next thing that we need to take a look at is the map. So if you've never been in the building, it's really hard to get around if you don't know where you're going, but you're kind of lucky because in 6th grade, we try to keep you all to this hallway over here for most of your classes. So when you come in the building, you're either going to come over here, which is our bus ramp, or you're going to come through the front doors if you're a parent pickup or if you're a bike rider. So that's the front entrance right here. From there, you'll have a couple of different places where you can do grab and go breakfast. We'll have a station set up here if you're going down the 6th grade hallway, and we'll have a station here if you're going elsewhere. If you're coming in off the buses, you'll be directed to go into one of 2 doors here, or you'll be coming around and going into the doors over here. And those doors will have breakfast right by them. So you can just do grab and go from there and go to your classes. So just take a look at this map. It will be on the back of your schedule. This map's a little different because it also shows the traffic flow patterns. We do have one-way hallways. You'll see all the arrows. Don't worry, teachers will be instructing you on which way to go. There's floor labels everywhere. So it's pretty easy to find. We also have limited bathrooms right now because obviously of COVID and cleaning requirements on our janitorial staff. So our bathrooms will be closed in certain areas. We will have the ones by the cafeteria open, and we will have also the 2 large restrooms next to our science classrooms open. So the other bathrooms will be closed in the 6th grade hallway, as well as the ones by our 8th grade science classrooms and in our arts hallway, just so you're aware of that. So check the map out, check your one-pager out, look over your schedule, make sure you go into your Gmail whenever you get your Chromebooks, check it for invitations to your Google Classrooms. That way you're all set up when you come to school and you're not trying to fumble around and look for those Google Classrooms. You already have the invitation sent by your teachers and you can join those classrooms. If you do have problems with that, obviously your teachers will be there to help you the first day. But if you can get that done ahead of time, it'll be awesome. Materials, you don't need a whole lot this year. Pens, pencils, notebooks, a couple notebooks, some notebook paper will be great. If your teachers require anything else, they'll let you know the first couple of days of school. We are going to try to do most things digitally just because then we'll have limited touch with papers and with pencils, but we will use some paper and pencil. Okay, so hopefully this gives you a little bit of comfort, eases some of those 6th grade nerves, and just know that we are here for you. There will be lots of adults in the hallway. Don't think I'm going to get lost and I'm going to get stuck somewhere and I'm never going to get back, because that's not how it works, okay? We will all be here to support you, and you will see us in the hallways and just ask questions. If you see this face, you've already seen it once. I'm Mrs. Cook. I'm about 6 feet tall, so you can't miss me. And then Mr. Lightfoot, Miss Lehner, and any of the other teachers will be happy to help you. Can't wait to see you guys real soon. Bye.